the young prestige youth.
Mwambie bana.
Young prestige youth.
Jamriamo,
The people of Pumbulu Pangla did things too much. Be it walking, they walked too much. Be it sitting and looking at me, they looked too much. Be it telling stories, they told too much. And they did things together. When they walked together. When they sat together. When they sang together. When they did together. And I am sure that even at time of death, they died together. Tamu sana, tamu sana. Yawa nyama ni tamu sana. Tamu sana, nyama ni tamu sana. They were supposed to eat all the types of meat. Be it bueno, they ate. Be it sheep meat, they ate. Be it goat meat, they ate. Be it beef, they ate. But they were not supposed to eat on Yek Maraj the hyena. Eating on Yek Maraj the hyena was a taboo. The women looked at the men in expectation. The men looked at the women in frustration. Then they looked at the children in isolation. Kech kaya, kech kaya, yawa kech kaya. Mia chiemowe. Mia chiemo. It was such a bad time. It was such a terrible time in Pumbulu Pangla. There was no food. There was no meat. Some six gentlemen sat down and thought. They thought and thought and thought. They thought and thought and thought and thought. Omena they thought. And after thinking, they began thinking of what they had thought about. There was no food. So one of them asked, people, if eating the hyena is a taboo, what about killing the hyena? Is that a taboo? A terrible time. If it were you, what would you have done? The cheekiest, listen, silence. Hey, the cheekiest of them all say, people, if eating this hyena is still a taboo, what about tasting? What about? Tasting. No tasting. What about tasting? What about? Tasting. What about? Tasting. Is that a taboo? No. It was not a taboo. Behold, they began testing and testing. They tested and they tested and and so the following day at the crack of dawn, people woke up to find bones of Ondiek Maraj in the compound. The question was, who ate Ondiek Maraj? Again, who ate Ondiek Maraj? Kendo? Who ate Ondiek Maraj? I know! It was not me! I only skinned it. Not me! I only killed it. Not me! I only tasted. So, who ate Ondiek Maraj? Kendo? Who ate Ondiek? But the chief of the village knew how to find these people. The chief went straight to the public toilet and waited from there. He waited from the public toilet because during this season of hunger and famine, there was no input, and so there should be no. Tushangilie sote, tumbo yetu tukufu, kweli tunaipenda. Tumbo yetu tunaipenda. Tumbo yetu tunaipenda. Tushangilie sote, katumbo chetu tukufu, kweli tunaipenda. Tumbo yetu tunaipenda. What they learned from there was a very simple lesson, that what kills a man, what kills a man begins with an appetite. What kills a man begins with. And behold, as I leave this stage, let us join in this song. Tushangilie sote, Kisumu yetu tukufu, kweli tunaipenda. Kisumu tunaipenda. Tunapenda muziki wetu. Tunapenda muziki wetu. Tunapenda muziki wetu. Tunapenda muziki wako wewe. Tunapenda muziki wewe. Tunapenda muziki wako wewe. Tunapenda muziki.
It was a contest between the analog DJs and the digital DJs. I'm sorry, the analog DJs and the digital DJs. The analog DJs and the analog DJs and I'm your digital DJ. I am the best blessed to be your next DJ. I will play a vibrant music, a magnetic music, a vibrating music, a good music. I mean, a good one. A good one, a good one, a good one, a good one, you guys. A good music. Tunataka nini?
Tunataka music, tunataka music, tunataka music.
You want to dance that bend over song. Suppose you want to dance that bend over song with your mother-in-law. With your mother-in-law. Who will bend over and who will match me? Who will bend over and who will match me? That's it. Serious. Statement. Complicated. Statement. It threatened to tear the villagers apart, creating a split in this auditorium. Threatened to tear the people of Muzikitawa apart the same way it's trying to create a split in this auditorium. The digital DJ. The digital DJ. The digital DJ. He was the first one to dance to music. The analog DJ was the first one to dance the digital music. The digital DJ also invited him too. He invited me. He invited you.
particularly beautiful lady, Sabina by the name. Yani, her beauty made the villagers to describe her in alphabetical pattern of A, B, C, and D. I mean A, appearance, B, wololo, hey, I'm watching. Breast standing still perpendicularly like a year through. I mean Kogalo Defense Force, sorry. What the matter? C and D. The terminological deep, protruding like the valley of Baragoi. Ladies and gentlemen, catch her. Hey, what a beauty, Budomera. Do you like it? If you like it, take it to OLX for a sale. Oh, they were winnowing. She started to seek contract from various people. This time around, it was a young man called Otieno. Sabina brought out the winnowing basket and without winnowing costume. She was inside the song. And the song was Dayo Lungo Nyatino. Ani Dayo Lungo Nyatino. Dayo Lungo Otwani. Ani Dayo Lungo Nyatino. Dayo Lungo Otwani. Iru Iru. Webe Mako Ye Kogi Tunge. And that was a dance because my waist is very still, like stainless steel. I am confused, I can't dance the song. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you. One day when we were taking the dowry to Sabina's place, we were ready. We took our goat, the sheep, and all the galamoros that you can take as a dowry. It was a stiff one. Why am I saying this? Reaching at the home of Sabina, the donkey of Akina Sabina recognized us. Oh, Nimi Kamafunda boys. When the donkey saw us, the donkey burst into a cry. Sabina, 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 Oje, Oje. Hey, what a... We did our best. We gave out the dowry. We were welcome, but to my surprise, at night, because we went with the he-goat, things took dramatic turns, Baba. What happened? The he-goat inside the villa misbehaved. Why? I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we do animology. The he-goat behaved in a manner that I have to tell you. Inside the villa, I had a cry. Nyakamakapo, nyakamakapo nyo, nyochua nyama, mama hello, who, namula I heard that was serious. Ladies and gentlemen, I was trying to say now it is enough. If a he-goat can ask for his right, what about rapist? Can you turn to your neighbor, tell him or her, shame on you. Osoko, have you gone for HIV test? Osoko said no. What about you, Sabina? Sabina said no. Then, it was good time for them. They called, they visited him, and they were tested. Osoko, testing negative, but Sabina was positive. I tell you, Osoko burst into a cry, and Osoko sang, Wololo, woro, wololo, wololo, it was true.
Not 6, but that God really stinks. Not 7, not 8, but that God is willing to wait. Not 9, not 10, but that God will love until the end. Dear man, don't go for one skin. It will live for one day. Don't go for black hair. It will take one day. Don't go for a whole body one day, but go for a heart that will love you every day. Real men don't beat women. Real men don't abuse women because women can't do without women. our friend and say, I love him. Dear women, don't trust them. We talk big and high, but trust big, because big.
I want to say I'm honored to be part of this event. I was born and brought up in Kisumu, and I grew up in Thika. Many of you, of course, identify me with the song that I sang for a beautiful